Okay, here I'm at 3200 Springwood Drive. I kind of already walked your property and I didn't see anything on the sides or the back. I saw a couple dents on some of your screens on the side. All your windows look good. I will say your gutters though, I'll just kind of show you real quick before I get up on the roof. Your gutters, especially on this front side and your left side, are all beat up. They all have plenty of hail dents. Won't be a problem at all to get that bought or replaced. Now some of your screens on the front have little dents in them. These solar screens are pretty resilient though, but I only need one, and I'm pretty sure I can get at least one on if not all, the majority of your screens around your house. Your AC looks fine. Those little flexible screens are pretty resilient. All your beading looks good. I do have a couple dents, like I said, a fewer screens here. We get them to replace that. I just want to show you on this side, it'll be the front and the left sides of your fence that have this damage. This is obviously from hail, and what we do is we get the insurance company to pay to power wash and stain, and it's like that on the back side, like I said, the front facing side of your fence on the back. Your lights and everything in the front look good. Your doors kind of beat up, but because of the paint and the stain is chipping in other areas, we won't be able to attribute that to hail. I do have dents on quite a few of these, so we could definitely get these taken care of. The screens look good. There aren't really holes in there, but we've got dents on them, so we should be able to get them replaced. I don't know if you can see a dent on that one coming down. It's where it's bowed out. On this one as well, we've got a little bit of damage up on this corner. I mean, you have here, but as long as it doesn't go through there, we just need some dents around here to get them to say it's damaged. Even on this one, I thought was protected by the tree. It's got a dent down here. Got a little paint chipping on the side. So I'm gonna shoot to try to get them to get all that, but we're gonna get as many as they'll give us. Again, you can kind of see on the downspout here, you've got denting all the way along. Your garage door looks pretty good. I didn't see any actual damage, and it obviously didn't chip the paint or anything, and your siding's good as well. So take you up on the roof real quick. I was already up here a little bit ago. I do just want to show you, you can kind of see the amount. You've got these nice screens on your gutters, but you can see the amount of granules that are in there. That's indicative of wind and hail. And I don't know if you can see, I looked under. Your shingles are overhanging from the drip edge more than the 1/4 inch they need to be, but I don't know if you've had it replaced or redone anytime soon, but they didn't tuck the felt under the drip edge, and that's a no-no. That's not code. It's supposed to go under there. What it looks like, they put the roof over the top of the gutters. They were already in place. These screens were already screwed into the drip edge, and they just put the felt over top of it. That's not technically dried in, and that is not code, and that's not how you're supposed to do the roof. From here on this side, you can see a little bit. There's wear here. Could be hail. Really, it's just, you see the uniform. That's wind and wear. But you do have a good amount of strikes, see here, on this slope. From the front, I thought your front slope would be pretty bad. I mean, there are definitely marks and hits, but it's not your worst slope. What your worst slopes are going to be is your left side slopes and your rear slopes. Okay, so I'll show you. I kind of already marked off all your accessories. You can kind of tell. I mean, you can see the hits, see all the hits, but you do have denting. And on your other accessories, sorry, my car alarm is going off. You do obviously have denting. I don't know if you can see with the sun, but these are all beat up, denting all over there. Don't really have to check with someone, but I already did. I mean, these are all your caps. This is your water heater cap. These are your power, your attic power vents. They're beat up. And then I marked off this side. I just show you some in your valley, and on your ridges there's some extensive damage. But on this side, this will be your left slope. And I pretty much did what the adjuster does. They come and mark out a 10 by 10. This isn't exactly a 10 by 10, it's a little smaller, but I got all I needed in this area. I got more than 10, and so left slope 10 plus. And that's what he'll do. He'll come out on each of your slopes, he'll mark off, and they're looking for at least 8 to 10 to be, considered that slope. Totaled, I've got more than 10 on 2 different slopes, so I'm pretty confident. It wasn't as bad as some of these ones I've seen, but you did get enough damage to tell. You can see the dents here, another power attic vent, all 4, 5, 6 on that side, 7, 8, 9, they all got pretty beat up. Your chimney cap looks pretty good. It's damaged, but I couldn't get any actual dents with the chalk. The siding looks good though. Didn't really chip or peel any paint. I'm still gonna push for paint around some areas, but it's kind of up to the adjuster. You never know whether you're gonna get it or not. I will show you, this is what we mark for wind. You can see when the damage is this consistent and it's coming across like this, that's wind. When you have this consistent wear across numerous shingles in a line like that, that's wind. And then, I know it's kind of sunny out here, but I don't know if you can see, I marked off another 10 by 10, actually less than 10 by 10, and found more than 10 in this area. And this is gonna be your rear slope, okay? Even here, you can see from here, all your accessories, that's hail, that's hail, that's hail. Your pipe jacks look pretty good, but all the flashing is beat up. So I mean, they replaced the flash anyway. As long as the pipe's not cracked, then I have to go down and replace the plumbing pipe. And then on your gutters, it's not bad in the gutter, like I said, because of your screen, but on the lips of some of them, I could see from down below that they are damaged on the lips. So if we have the adjuster come out and he's not seeing any damage, I'll make sure to go down and point out each damage on the lip, because your gutters are damaged, so we do want to get them paid for. You don't have much, like I said, on this is the right side. You do have some wear here and there. I mean, that could be hail, that could be from something else, but that is damage. So because I've got 2 full slopes and there is damage on your other 2 slopes, I have no doubt that you have cause for a claim, and I would suggest you file a claim. And obviously you can see here, and I'm confident that we can get everything recovered, and even things like parts of your screens and maybe some window beading that's chipped, your fence, that entire back side, power wash and stained everywhere where we can tell there was damage from hail. They'll pay for that. Your arbor thing right here, I saw some damage on some of these. Normally, the bad thing is, I mean, this wasn't from the storm. You can tell because these adjusters are pretty good. They'll say, I mean, this isn't fresh, this is old. And since the storms are so new, we won't be able to attribute that to it. However, I can show that this was stained, at least partially, and it was kind of kept, and we can see, or at least I can, I don't know if in the video you can, that there is hail strikes all along here. So I will push to get this also power washed and stained. And that's why you have insurance. All of your property is covered for the dwelling and even external dwelling under your coverage. And by Texas law, they have to repair your property to pre-storm condition. So all we have to do is show that there was damage from the storm, and that's what your insurance is for. They pay to cover that. You can kind of see from up here too, this side of the fence, like I said, it's going to be your front slope, and there might be a little on the fence to your right. If you're looking towards your backyard, there was some damage coming in from that direction. So if I can see just a couple hits there, then we'll get that entire thing power washed and stained too. All right, well, that is the conclusion of my inspection. I'm going to move on to your rental property next. Thank you.